Hi again. Today I'm going to discuss a book on physical conditioning in that series, and the book is Born to Run by Christopher McDougal. And the whole story starts when Christopher, who is a very keen runner, marathons etc., has problems with his foot, plantar fasciitis, and he goes to the doctor, and the foot specialist recommends that he uses really good running shoes. And the problem was he was already using the best shoes money can buy, and he starts looking into it and comes to the conclusion that it's the shoes are the problem rather than the running. And he starts really researching the history of mankind as a runner in order to identify the optimum way to run and what to wear when you run. And the book takes you into really amazing areas, some quite surprising, during his research all over the world, in lots and lots of different cultures. And he comes up with the fact that we, as a species, we gained a lot of our progress from what was called persistence hunting. Now, we're not really that well equipped to hunt animals, so we have to use our ingenuity. And persistence hunting is basically keeping running after a herd of, for example, antelope, and various members of the tribe would keep running, take it in turns and keep running until the antelopes were exhausted. Now this is a thing that animals have a limited running capability. Even though they might be some of the fastest runners on the planet, they have limits. Dogs, horses, things like that, once they reach the limit, they overheat and they can't continue. They will literally die. Whereas man uniquely can run and run and run and run over long distances. So the runners of the tribe would run down the antelope until they fell exhausted, and then they would be able to slaughter them. But the rest of the tribe, the women and the kids, had to be able to keep up in order to gain the protein, particularly things like the liver. So we evolved with the ability to run long distances, and that's Christopher McDougal's thesis, and he proves it in various places in the world. One of the points he makes is that when men and women compete in virtually every sport, women have no chance whatsoever of competing with men. 100-meter sprint, no chance. Golf, tennis, you know, the top women are way down in the rankings of the men. However, there's one activity where women not only compete but win against men, and that's in ultra long distance running. And he takes that back to the evolutionary process with the persistence runners. I thought it was very interesting. The other main topic of the book is a tribe or a race of people who live in the copper canyons of Mexico. These are the Tarahumara, and they have a running culture, and everyone runs, kids to grandparents, and they are amazing runners. Their endurance is off the clock, and rumours or legends of these are seeped into the running world, and Christopher McDougal went down into Mexico to try and find them. And these are the most forbidding canyons, and the tribe deliberately hide away from contact with other people. But there was a chap that he kept hearing about, Cabello Blanco, who lived down there, and he finally manages to meet him, and he gets the full story, and he's a runner. And one of the great things about the book is that they actually start doing the Copper Canyon ultra marathon, and one of our friends, one of the members of the training group, a forum member with the screen name Shackleton, he's competed in it twice. And it's an absolute endurance monster race. So the book is absolutely full of fascinating characters, and it's brilliantly told. Christopher McDougal has a really great writing style. He keeps you gripped right throughout, and I found it a terrific read. I've reread it a couple of times. I've recommended it to many other people, and they've always come back and said how much they enjoyed it. So Born to Run, definitely put it on your reading list.